leadership advice that I've been given is that you cannot do it all. It's okay to delegate. That does not take anything away from you as a designer. What that really shows is that you are really a leader and that you have trust in your staff. And so of late, I've been letting go. It's difficult, but I'm learning to let go and to trust other people, because it's nice to see how someone else would do something. I think a lot of times as business owners, we think we have all the answers, but if someone else can show you a different way or a better way to do it, it's okay.
One of the best and most valuable pieces of leadership advice I've ever been given has been to create healthy boundaries and manifest a protocol for enforcing them. However, I think on that note, kind boundaries with compassion, and boundaries with resolve have always been the most important to manifest, so that your boundaries aren't creating exclusivity but an inclusivity, but also boundaries are easy sometimes to create, but enforcing them can be hard because usually it pulls on our triggers. But if you can have a plan in place and you can rally the troops to help you enforce them, create a great team that will hold you accountable, that is the best advice I've ever been given as far as leadership.
The best piece of leadership advice that I've been given is to listen and don't react. Always know that you can take some time to think about it and then regroup and come back.
What's the best piece of leadership advice you've been given? And I can answer this easily. It's something that I talk about all the time, and that is outsource everything but your soul. We are great at a lot of things, and we're not great at a lot of things. So we're not CPAs, we're not window treatment installers, we're not artists, there's a lot that we can't do, so we outsource all of that because it's not necessary for us to spend time doing something we're not great at.
And the best leadership advice I've gotten is from our friend Toby Fairley, and hers is get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that is all about putting yourself out there, taking a leap, trying to do something new, and don't be afraid. Just be comfortable being uncomfortable.
I love that.
That's how you grow.
Yes, I love that.
One of the best pieces of leadership advice that I have been given is start before you're ready. I started Beauty is Abundant way before I felt 100% ready. And 2 years later, I'm so glad that I did.
The best piece of leadership advice I've ever gotten is from my mom, who is our company's founder and also an interior designer. She said 3 things that have really resonated with me in my life and in my career. Number 1 is to always be fair in all instances. Number 2 is to be a good listener. And number 3 is that you're only as strong as your team. So hire well and make sure you utilize everyone's strengths and delegate tasks to get the job done.
Hey, without a doubt, the best ritual or practice I've adopted in the pandemic is saying no. Just no. It's a complete sentence. No thank you is even better, as my mom taught me. Before this, I was everywhere and I was everything, and frankly, I took jobs out of a scarcity mentality of feeling the need to feed the machine of my firm, but this situation and the slowdown and this reset has really made me ruthless in evaluating every potential project and every potential opportunity on 3 grounds. Will it, 1, make me money and increase my bank account? 2, will it increase my quality of life? And 3, will it be fun? If it doesn't meet all 3 of those criteria, I just say no thank you, and I release that person or opportunity or project to find a better match for them. And I really learn to focus on my ideal client, my ideal customer, and myself and my team.
Some of the best leadership advice I ever received was that you show up and you do what you say you're going to do, period.
Yep.
What about you?
I think for me, mine is I would never ask anyone to do anything that I wasn't willing to do myself.
And who taught you that?